Every Thursday this month, we are going to throw back. We're going to take a trip down memory lane. And today we're looking back at the world of what was once high tech. Joining us with tech is our expert, Avery Swartz. Thank you for being here, Avery.
Thank you.
All right, let's start with something that defined my youth, video games.
Yes, I remember this console from when I was a kid. This is the Super Nintendo console. This is the original from 1991.
Right.
So this one and some of the other vintage products we have here today are care of the Personal Computer Museum in Brantford.
Oh, great.
They have all of this great old stuff, but this one, so we've got the original Super Nintendo, and then this is the new one that's been reissued, well, or newly issued, I guess, from Nintendo. Look at the size difference. We've got the original, the tiny one, but the games are all preloaded.
So here they used to go right here. Now they're all in here already.
They're preloaded.
How many?
We've got the Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart. We've got Super Mario World. All the really fun stuff.
The power of nostalgia is a great thing.
The original controller there.
All right, okay, let's go over here. We want to go look at cell phones. They started big, they got really small, and then they've kind of come back to big again.
Yes, absolutely. So, you know, I'm a kid of the 80s, so I remember my parents had one of these. Remember the car phone?
When you'd have to take it to a store and they'd have to install it in your car. Oh, yeah.
You'd have to carry the bag, you'd have this, and you know, you felt like a boss when you were talking on that. And then we moved up to the flip phones. My family had this exact model with the giant battery on the back. But, you know, those are olden days. Now we have these beautiful new smartphones.
Yeah, and they are gorgeous, yes.
So this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. And this one's kind of fun because it comes with a stylus. So the stylus kind of pops in there, pops out, and then you can use it on the gorgeous
they've said some great things about this phone.
And then just released, we have the Google Pixel phone. This is the Google Pixel 2. This is in the XL version. So like you said, it's a little bit bigger, but a lot of people like that larger form factor. And then very, very hot right now, comes out in stores tomorrow, the new Apple iPhone 10.
Yes, and we did something fun with this before.
We did something really fun.
So first of all, Face ID on this works really well. It's a really responsive phone.
There we go.
Okay, and we did this. I'm gonna hold this up. So you can turn yourself into an emoji. They call them animojis.
Yeah.
And you can be your very own Animoji. Here, where are we going to over here? Okay, we're 3, right here. Okay, ready? Where is it?
There you go.
And you can be your very own Animoji. So there you go. So that's a lot of fun.
We all wanted. Ben is a monkey.
Yes, I was contemplating doing that or poo face or poo emoji. I decided to go with that one.
Yeah, it's a little classier.
Profesh.
Yeah, of course.
Right,
of course.
Okay, so if you've ever watched the show The Goldbergs, you know that this was a defining aspect of the 80s and the 90s, the home video recorder. They still exist, those standalone recorders, but they're totally different now.
Yeah, so this one, you know, you used to have to hold it on your shoulder. It was heavy. It took those giant VHS tapes. Look at the tiny little cameras that we have now.
Yeah.
So this is the Sony POV Action Cam. This shoots 4K definition video. And what I love about this is it has a separate little live view camera right here so that you could strap this. If you're doing action stuff, you can put it on your harness, on your helmet. If you're doing active stuff.
And then you can put this right in front of you.
And then you put that in front of you so you can see what you're shooting. It has image stabilization so that you don't make people feel a little sick when you're watching it later.
And there are some great other ones out there as well that will actually, they've got software in them where it will cut out all the useless stuff that you've recorded over the course of the day. And when you finally look at it, it's an edited 3 or 4 minute video. You don't even have to do anything.
You're like a pro. It's phenomenal. I love this stuff.
All right, so where are we going next? We're going
now. I think we'll probably go to the vacuum cleaner next. So this has changed my life. I love this. So we've got the old school vacuum cleaner here that I borrowed from my friend Kevin.
Yeah, we know people are still using them, right?
He still uses it. He swears by it. But you know, that's an old school vacuum from the 80s. It is good, but I say it's not as good as the new Dyson 360i.
What is this?
This is Dyson has finally made a robot vacuum.
Okay.
And I have had robot vacuums before by other brands. This one blows them out of the water.
Really?
I have a dog that sheds a lot, and I've been running this around my house. I cannot believe what this thing will pick up. It has all of the power of Dyson. It's got a camera on the top. It's got an app on my phone. So I can just sit there and just let it go.
As they used to say on TV, set it and forget it.
It's fantastic.
Okay, so back when I was growing up, the big bulky TVs, they were meant to be hidden and obscured in cabinets. And now we've got works of art.
Yeah, I love this big old beautiful TV.
It is gorgeous.
Care of the Personal Computer Museum in Brantford. But you know, TVs today are spectacular. They are like impossibly thin. They have gorgeous high definition displays. We're talking 4K, OLED, HDR, so you've got that really deep blacks. And then, you know, you could put like a screensaver or wallpaper on them, and they really look like art hanging on your walls.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Although this one has a certain, you know, special place in my heart.
If I owned one of these,
if
I owned one of these, I would put it on display, but I wouldn't watch anything on it.
I think it technically does work. We could tune into your morning maybe later.
Avery, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.